and got all of the different varieties that they had there that were in oil. Or in this case, we have the Louisiana hot sauce. I've never had that, so that'll be interesting. Some backstory for my. This isn't all the sardines, by the way. Wild Planet are my favorites. They don't carry those at Walmart. That's more of a JC Kroger thing. They have so sardines and me get along famously. They have to be in oil, as you can see right there. My favorite ones seem to always be the Great Value. The cheaper the better usually with me, but we also have some King Oscars here. So yeah, I'm just kind of I have my little tiny fork here as to not, because if it was a really large fork it wouldn't be good for this compact area. I've got my napkin here. I've got the tray to catch all the liquid and everything, and I've got my bottle of water. So everything's looking pretty good. Again, this is not my preferred. I would have like 8 or 9 different ones here, but I'm just kind of bought the ones that all the variety that I saw. They're out of the honey mustard ones, although I probably wouldn't have got those anyway because that sounds slightly not very good. But yeah, we have the Great Value sardines in oil, probably 70 cents or so. These are usually in these are in soybean oil, by the way. Very scarce difference to vegetable oil. I'm sure it's just in soybean oil because it's cheaper to produce and distribute. But yeah, so we have like this just 70 cents Great Value sardines in oil. These are usually the bigger cut fish with and then we have these are like bigger fish, and then these are like the smaller ones, these King Oscar ones, but I'm gonna get into that later. We also have the Great Value sardines in Louisiana hot sauce, so it's the same type of sardine, just with different, so that'll be interesting to see that. We have Beach Cliff sardines here in soybean oil, which is just 10 or 15 cents more than the Great Value. I actually don't like the Beach Cliff sardines, but since it was so low in price, I might as well, I grabbed a can just for giggles. Yeah, but Beach Cliff, they're more expensive than the Great Value in oil ones, and they taste just as same, or if not slightly worse. But we are going to be trying it out today, and that's probably right around 90 cents for that right there. And then we have King Oscar sardines right here, wild caught sardines in extra virgin olive oil, 12 to 22 fish, 2-layer fillets. Probably either right at $4 or just over $4. So this one King Oscars costs more than these 3 combined. So I would never be, even King Oscars are very delicious, but I would not be, you get way more for your money, and at the end of the day, it's just food is fuel. I have that kind of mindset. Again, I can't taste things very well. That's why I buy such low-priced, high-value items. Yeah, I mean, oatmeal, bland oatmeal, cream of wheat is also a very good food. I heavily like cream of wheat. I get the hot and spicy beef ramen for 27 cents, I think it is, and I mix in a can of tuna with vegetable oil, and it ties in really nicely, and then you put some salt and pepper on there. It's a good, fantastic. I hate when people do that. I can't associate with this anymore because of the things I have it tied to, but thumbs up is definitely better than that. Okay, so that's enough talk. We're going to be doing from cheapest to most expensive, which would be this. We're going to save these for the last, definitely. So these are going off to the side. I need to make sure I open these and don't get the sauce everywhere, since I'm this camera kind of takes up half the tray. I mean, this is where the camera stops at, the tripod that's on, so it's hard for me to kind of film this. We are going to just be taking a few bites out of all the sardines, because I'm obviously not going to eat 4 cans of sardines on screen. But I will be refrigerating them and eating them at a later date. Trying my hardest to not get. Alright, so we have the first ones right here. That was not an accurate portrayal. I got sardine oil all over my hand. Usually I can get them off easily, much faster than that without any oil going anywhere, but since I'm doing this on camera and all that stuff. So here we go right there. There's the sardines, as I was talking. You'll see what I mean by bigger cut, but these are really big sardines, and the King Oscar ones are very small and more, you know, higher quality. That nice, oh man, that nice sardine smell. I don't know why people find these so disgusting, because they are heavenly. Sardine, there's few better foods than sardines. So yeah, these look very good. We're gonna, oops, didn't mean to hit the camera there. Yep. So this is the Great Value sardines in soybean oil. Kind of tender, not really, it's still a little firm. So right there. Yep. Just tastes like. Kind of soak it up in that oil. Very delicious. Definitely the best value for your money. Because you can buy like 10 of these cans for under $4 probably. If not $5. And there's, I mean, look at all the omega, I think that's what it is. All the fatty acids. Yeah, fish oil and fish in general are just very good for you. So yeah, I'm very impressed with this. Most sardine brands besides Wild Planet are my favorites, but sadly those aren't here today. The Great Value sardines in soybean oil are always pretty much hit. They're never really miss. Yeah, but I do enjoy these. So we're going to set these off to the side. You have the bones and the spine right there. So that was those. Now we're going to go off to the sardines in Louisiana hot sauce. So this, in theory, this should be the same sardines, just packaged with different. I just flung that all over my leg. Look at that. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. Good thing it's the hot sauce and not the... Well, good thing I brought my napkin. Yeah, all over my leg. So yeah, we're just gonna make a do with this. So there's the product right there. These look like a much bigger fillet than the other ones, because this one's kind of skinny right here. So I've never had the ones in the hot sauce, but we're going to find out. That's very interesting. Very like almost orangey. It's not hot at all. It's not spicy at all. It's like a mild like salsa taste. It's like zesty. A very odd flavor, but still good. That'd probably be really good on crackers or something to distribute that that salsa flavor, that zesty salsa flavor. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the original, you know, ones a little more. That was very dry. I didn't mix it with the... Yeah, but these ones are actually pretty tasty. Again, very cheap way to get a lot of variety with your meals, and just a very good way. So yeah, actually I am a fan of the Louisiana hot sauce Great Value sardines. Alright. We have Beach Cliff here with soybean oil. By the way, sardines last forever. 2026 right there, the expiration date. So, yep. The next food review I do will probably be the breakfast essentials, because I got the vanilla, high protein chocolate, regular chocolate, and strawberry in my possession right now. So that'd be really easy to do. Just be careful with this one. I don't want to repeat. Because the oil is definitely hard to get out of the... Because my entire room is going to smell like sardines now for at least a week. So already you can tell that these are vastly different fish than the ones in there. Kind of have like a gray, kind of yellow color more like, and they're packaged very differently, whereas these are about 15 cents more than these. Much darker oil in the first one and like a blacker kind of fish. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the beach cliff, but let's see if very mushy. Not at all. See how it just kind of, you probably can't here. I have oil. I'd be zooming in right now if I didn't have oil all over my fingers. Yeah, it's not worth it. Just a screenshot and zoom in if you really want to know, but it just kind of falls apart. Alright. Wow. That's a very... Yeah, that's not... Nope. That's pretty gross. Yeah, Beach Cliff, I can't get behind Beach Cliff. These are like green. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know if that's how they just usually are. Or yeah, but the water's like, the oil is kind of a green color. Yeah, I mean, they're all just like mushed together and everything. Now let's go for another Great Value one just for comparison. Never mind. Let's try another bite here. Make sure I'm not just getting a bad bite. I can't get into it. They taste like mossy, kind of. Like algae, moss, dirty water kind of taste. Yeah. It definitely has a more fishy taste than the regular ones. I might be, yeah, definitely not impressed with the Beach Cliff. So far, this is probably the current ranking 1, 2, 3. But King Oscar's is probably going to blow everyone away by a lot because you kind of get what you pay for in the sardine world. Alright, King Oscar's, the grand finale. Put that down there. I mean, when I open these and you look at them, they're so neatly packaged and alright. My fingers stuck in them. Man, these smell great. See what I'm talking about? They're so neatly packed in there and there's at least 20 fish in there. Ooh, you can really smell that olive oil, man. That's heavenly. So yeah, as I was talking about, smaller fish here. These are like huge kind of cuts. These were kind of small too, but these are like super small sardines. Very firm. Where's the camera? There it is. Yep. There's that slight vinegary, like olive oil, just taste, and it's so perfect. Mmm. It's heaven. That being said, though, you can buy one package of King Oscars, or you can get 4 of the, Great Value soybean ones, which I dare say, the soybean sardines Great Value ones are just slightly not as good as the King Oscars, but you're definitely getting more for your money, and it's the better option. Yep. Those are good. So, the ranking right now, I'm very impressed with the Louisiana hot sauce, sardines. Pleasantly surprised. I thought those would be kind of gross, but yeah. They're pretty good. I cannot stand these sardines in water. Same with tuna in water. Anything in water that has an oil substitute, I always take the oil because it makes it that much flavorful. And you know, sardines in water are just gross. So yeah, very impressed with all of them except the beach cliff. Beach cliff are just, I might just give those to my dog or something. Yeah, but the beach cliff ones are just, I would never be seen. I only bought them for the purpose of this video. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I should have got a bag in here or something so I could have just. Alright, so we have the King Oscars probably in first by default, although I really do have a soft spot for the, I mean, these are just so delicious right here. They're nice, they're way firmer. The firmest ones here by far are the Great Value ones in oil. And this has a very unique taste. None of them taste the same, is the thing. You think all sardines would, taste the same? These taste the best in my opinion, because it has like that smoked kind of oily flavor, and it's a really firm, big fish. So, yeah. And these are kind of the same cut of fish, if not the exact same, just with that like zesty kind of mild salsa kind of taste. Beach Cliff, as you can see, looks like a pile of vomit or something because it's so mushed up together, and it's probably not showing up on camera because it's, again, okay, let me wash off my hands real quick and I mean, where's the, bear with me here. Lord. I gotta wait for my phone to turn up so I can use the flashlight. If there was a fly in here, that'd really be pissing me off right now, because flies instantly go for this, and since I'm very cautious of germs and everything like that, as any sane person should be. I wash my hands probably 3 dozen times a day, if not more. Sanitize everything. My doorknob gets sanitized twice a day, once when I wake up and once when I go to bed. If anyone touches any of my things, that area will instantly get sanitized when they've left the room. So I always have a big, I always have a big tub of Clorox wipes and bleach cleaning everything nearby. This is taking forever for my phone to. So I just want to show you the color and everything. I would be zooming in on all these. I definitely would, but my hands are just covered in grease right now, and it's just not a good idea. Alright, so as you can kind of see, right here has like a darkish kind of oil. Very good. The King Oscars have a, olive oil, obviously. The red, obviously, is right there. This isn't my real phone, by the way. This is one of the disabled ones I use for I have 4 or 5 disabled phones I use for different things. And the Beach Creek ones are just almost unedible. They're like a yellowish green, and they're so mushy. I mean, I'm not putting any sort of weight, anything on this, and they're already all mushed up, and I mean, do you see me? See, it doesn't come apart, it's so firm. This instantly, comes apart. That one's firm too. These aren't so firm, but they're still firm. So, what was I saying? I don't know. So I'm just going to kind of eat until I'm not hungry anymore, so we're going to actually get the camera here, kind of put it like that so I can actually get in here. It's hard to get a good bite because I'm so far away from the tray. There's a spine right there. Good source of, I think, calcium's the thing in the bones. So these are the definitely not as like what's the word, flavorful as the King Oscars, but it still has a very good flavor because of the smoked kind of flavor. Kind of really dip it in there, get all the sauce and everything. Now that I'm tasting it again, let's do one more taste. It's a very like watery hot sauce. It's definitely not a thick sauce that they're in. Yeah. So the King Oscars are better than this. Actually, I like these personally better. So yeah, the Great Value sardines and soybean oil, number 1. King Oscars and olive oil, number 2. Number 3 is the hot sauce. And number 4, I mean, look at this. It's just all mush right now. I mean, it takes nothing to... I mean, I'll do another bite just for... I mean, it looks like, you know, it's real stringy and just doesn't stay together. But I am going to do another bite right now. A small bite, I might. But still a bite. Gonna make sure I get all the juices and everything. Yep. Yeah, Beach Cliff, yeah, terrible. There's like a dirty water taste is what it tastes like. They definitely taste fishy. It has that fish taste. Because these three don't really have a fish taste. Despite them being sardines, they have that, you know, the whatever's in them. It tastes like just like that. Can't waste these King Oscars right here, so we're going to just dig back into that. My dog is going nuts outside my door right now trying to figure out where the fish smell is coming from. Yeah, man, I gotta say, as much as I like the King Oscars, man, I still, nothing's gonna beat these. The only reason I'm not just devouring these right now is because I have like 10 cans of these always in reserve. Whereas these three I never get, so I'm kind of just trying to eat all of them. Okay, I'm trying to get this last piece. Never mind, we're just gonna ditch it. So yeah, Beach Cliff is terrible. I'm never gonna buy another Beach Cliff sardine again. I don't like their, yeah. I mean, I'm still starving, by the way. But, you know, what you gonna do? Actually, I'm gonna cut the video and properly eat these. So yeah, this has been a sardine review, documenting the inevitable sardine review. First place we have the Great Value soybean oil. Second place, King Oscars in olive oil. These all have to be skinned, by the way. Boneless, skinless sardines are terrible. Third place we have the Louisiana hot sauce. Great Value, surprisingly decent, although I think it would be better with something else to put them on, crackers or something like that. And just terrible. I'm not impressed with this product at all. This Beach Cliff sardines, I don't like it. Nope, not for me. I mean, they're super mushy. It's like applesauce. That's what the consistency of it is. It's like applesauce, and it has that dirty water smell kind of, and they don't smell good either. Because I smelled all of them when I opened, you know, when I cracked the case, and these just smelled like algae or moss or something like that. It's just not a good, not like a Vince Camuto Virtue kind of moss oak smell, but like a really bad, like, you know, moss. And yeah, they're in like green oil, so just, yeah, not appealing. So yep, this has been Documenting the Inevitable Sardine Review number 1. If I ever get other brands of sardines, I'll definitely do a part 2, but yeah. Bye-bye. Never mind, I lied. I found some saltine crackers. We're gonna try each of them on that before I actually dig in and eat them. I washed my hands and I went to go get the saltine crackers, so I'm actually gonna zoom in on all the product here. So we have these are the Louisiana hot sauce sardines. I wish I could have done this when they were untouched. These are the god-awful... I mean, you can just see the... I mean, which one looks more desirable? Just tell me. This one, obviously... I mean, these are just awful right here, these Beach Cliff. I keep on saying Beach Creek. I know I'm getting it wrong. I mean, I understand what it is. I mean, it looks like you. It just looks like chum or, like, not good. But then we have the, I'm wearing my, pajama pants right now, my fuzzy red and black pajama pants. We have the great value in soybean oil. I mean, you can just see the texture and the like black kind of bigger fish. And then we have the King Oscars in olive oil. So yeah, we're gonna try these all with the saltine crackers before I load it up for good. So people really like using the Ritz crackers for this, but I'm not a big fan of the Ritz crackers. Okay, so first off we have the King Oscar. Tastes even better because the saltine provides like, you know, a salty, crisp, something else to drown out the overwhelming sardine taste, which I like eating them straight from the can. I never use crackers or anything. Yeah, very good. We have the great value in soybean oil. If I can get it on. Because of their smoky flavor, that doesn't really go too well with the cracker. These definitely taste better on their own. Still very good though. I'm a big fan of all sardines, even those Beach Cliff ones, which are terrible. This is the one I'm really looking forward to. Here, this one's been sitting in the hot sauce this entire time, this back one here. Yep. Definitely tastes better with that saltine cracker underneath it. It has like a tomato soup consistency, only waterier, more watery. That's not a word. And it's got like an orange kind of zest flavor. It's very odd. And last and least, the Beach Cliff. I mean, these are just revolting. Man, sardine did not, I mean the saltine, it's funny how saltine, sardine, they sound kind of similar. Yeah, but the saltine cracker does not help out the Beach Cliff sardines at all. Man. That like dirty river water taste. Gross. Yeah, but yep, this has been Documenting the Inevitable, the Sardine Review edition. As I was saying, if I find more of these, Wild Planet sardines are excellent. They're superb. They'd probably be ranked even higher than these. That's really saying something. I can research it on the internet even more than I already have and order some from websites, have them imported from, Morocco, UK, wherever, just to get more content out. So yeah, this has been 𝘚ardine Review. Bye bye.